music for like 3 or 4 decades now together, or at least it feels that way. We have a new record coming out on July 24th called The Con. Our music is, well, certainly this record, you know, I think that we're singer-songwriters, so, you know, like the songs are very strong. It's not necessarily always about the aesthetic or the genre that we get put into, like, because these songs are so important to us. But yeah, I think we're just like a pretty standard rock band, like in terms of the presentation. Guitar, drums, bass, fire, screaming. No fire, no screaming though. I think musically, Sarah and I have, you know, now grown into like our own style for sure. I think that we both listen to really different music. Like Sarah, like, is much more into like indie rock, and I'm much more stuck in the mid-90s and still listening to like pop punk and that kind of thing. But I think when it comes to writing, like when you compare like songs on this record, you know, there are definitely pop and rock sensibilities that are there that are mutual that we both bring to every song. But I think as a fan develops their relationship with our music, it's pretty easy to distinguish the difference. It feels like you're either drawn more to one or the other of us, but you can appreciate the whole package. And so I feel like we do really bring different things, but they may be on like a very subtle level, like where you don't on first listen be like, oh, these are all Sarah songs and these are all Keegan songs. It's interesting, like I always found that, you know, that our fans were sort of divided into two. Like there was like the people who had sort of caught us on sort of like the last couple of records, and so they were really into the kind of like full band thing. And then there's like the people who sort of were like with us in the beginning, and where the show was a lot more stripped down, and a lot of times it was about the storytelling and the very like raw kind of core of a song. And I feel like this album has both of those elements. And so I think that for some of the fans who were with us in the beginning, they might appreciate some of the like just sort of bare bone elements of some of the songs. Whereas like some of the people who were like found us because of Speak Slow or Walking with a Ghost, like some of them were like rock numbers or whatever. Numbers, like I'm 100. Anyways, the people who like those are the more like rock songs, I think that they'll find like tons to really like on this album. And so I think I'm hoping that this will like for the first time in a long time maybe like marry the two fan groups again together. We're Tegan and Sarah, and this is our new video for Back Again Head on NewNowNext Music.